All right, what's up? Today is July 11th, 2017, and let's talk about a sloppy trading day. First of all, I want to start off by saying that I already kind of knew how I was feeling and what I was expecting right at the open. I had texted my boy Jeff Jeezy, and I told him, I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm not feeling well. Like, I'm not feeling the market. Um, so right before the market opened, I even got up, took a shower, did a couple things, but even when I sat back down, I just was not feeling it. Maybe because I went to sleep late last night, woke up early. I was up late watching the new Netflix series El Chapo. By the way, it's very good. But anyways, and long story short here is that it showed up on my trading, my sloppiness. So let's talk about first AAOI. AAOI I had on my watch list, and I said I want this to pop to the $70 area because there's some resistance there, and I wasn't patient enough. I ended up going here. I thought I was gonna do a failed open, and boom, just shot up. So it stopped me out right away because I had set a high of the day stop loss. Stopped me out. So at least I'm glad I followed my stop loss. Stopped me out, and right away, I mean, I think I went in with 100 shares. So right off the bat, I'm already down 100 and something. At the same time, I'm taking OCUL. OCUL, I actually wrote down on my paper, popped to 750 to $8. So I was already past the area that I wanted, but like I said, 750 to $8, and I went up to 820. Um, and same thing as AAOI. I guess because I was just feeling so anxious, I ended up taking a short. Boom, stopped me out. So off the bat, I mean, combine these two, I was already down almost $300, and I guess just understanding the fact that the way I was feeling, I was like, okay, I got up, I shook it off, I walked downstairs, walked upstairs, and kind of shook it off, and and I kind of got this idea from Mr. Mike Bailey Fiore. He's from S&B Capital, and he talks about things like this. When you're not feeling the market, just get up, walk away, and just like a batter on the batter's box. When he's about to they're about to throw the pitch. If he's not feeling it, he just steps away from the batter's box, shakes it off, and comes back on. So I kind of took the same approach. So right after I got my shit together, I took A&F. A&F actually did something I was expecting to the 980 area. So right at the, I mean, this one already had bad news since yesterday. So and it was breaking a lot of, I think it was daily support. So I was like, this one's going to continue lower. I ended up taking my short there, cover there, but then as I saw that it kept on bleeding, it level two and time and sales, which is showing a lot of blood. I went in again short here for a scalp trade. And when I do scalp trades, I actually go very heavy. And I think I went over 1,000 shares with this one. But given that I was already green, I was fine risking a little bit more money. So I went in there, popped against me, then boom, drops again. I covered here like around the 908 area because $9 is a mental area as well, whole dollar mark. So I was like, it's gonna bounce from there. I got out just in time, and then I came back again, um, A&F, and I drew this. I was playing the bear flag. It came in. I touched the VWAP, and I ended up going short here. Now I'm playing the 5 minute because it's already 9:30. It's past an hour, and after the market open, and so it tends to move a little bit slower. So I went in here. Actually, it was here before that break, and then we just kind of consolidated around this area. My risk was about 936 or just over the VWAP. Didn't get there. Give me a chance to get out here. And the only reason I got out here is because right after I ended up going in profit, I put my trail stops, and I took my win here. So actually, A&F is the one to save the day today. JCPenney, I was already short buys right off the bat. And this one I was patient enough because on my paper I wrote that I want this to pop to the 440 to 450 area because there's a lot of resistance, and I don't usually go over this on my recap videos, but I'll probably make a video how I do my watch list. And there's a lot of resistance here. Resistance should be looked at from the 30-minute time frame. And so, anyways, that's why I wrote on my paper, came up here, gave me a chance to get out. I didn't get out because I was too busy crying about the other place, and bounced against me, and then boom, drops here. So I ended up getting out at 452, and the rest of it, I think I got out like at 456. So I actually went from green, red, back to almost break even. A little bit of green. Uh, Same thing with so OCUL. After it stopped me out, I came back again after I shook it off. and popped against me, but I knew that $8 was a strong resistance area. I meant to add here some, but I was too busy playing A and F, so I didn't add any more. I ended up covering down here, you know, left some profit on the table, but what happens after I get out of a stock, it doesn't matter. Sears, same thing. Sears. The problem with Sears is that I knew I should have got out at 750 because that's the 50 moving average. I even wrote it on my watch list. I went in there short based on the dropping dimes and risk of 771 area. Boom, bounced against me right at the 750 plus the opening, and I ended up getting out here. So right after I got out, I just same thing. I refocused, kind of got myself together, and as you can see, these red lines, I have some resistance. I ended up going short here, heavy. I think I went in like about 1,000 shares because this one I had a really tight stop. I said this doesn't drop, based on the dropping dimes, then I'm just gonna take another loss of about I think 3 pennies or 4 pennies. I went in here around 778, boom, drops 766. So that was that play. RH, I actually played RH. RH did the same thing right at the open. So OCUL, AAOI, and RH got me. And as you can see, this blue circle is the area that I wanted to go short. I wrote it on my paper too. I think it was one of the last ones I added. Popped to the 6250 area and shorted. I ended up going a lot sooner, about $1 sooner, and boom, it goes against me. I was like, shit. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna cover here. Problem is, I was feeling so anxious, and I was already 0 for 2 right at the open. Usually plays like this, I let it breathe a little bit more, and maybe even add more at the top because this is the area that I was initially planning on going in. I covered instead, and it drops. And then at the same time, I was trying to chase here, but then same thing like I always mention is get yourself together. And what I noticed here, there's a support. There's a strong support, and although the timing sells, there's a lot of bleeding. I ended up going for a long, and I went twice the size because the risk is now so small based on this green support. And I already set my level at 59.60. I went in with about 200 or 300 shares, I don't remember. And then boom, within 2 candles, I pretty much it went from a red day on this one to a green. I left some money on the table, which is fine. Once I saw that was break even, and with a little bit of green, I ended up getting out of that play. Let's talk about the other ones. I think I played with man, shitload. The other one, the last one was UVXY. This is the volatility ETFs. This one I actually wanted to short it yesterday and I missed it because $10 is a resistance area. I missed it, ended up dropping. So I set an alert on my Thinkorswim. I like, there's a resistance here. So once it comes here, it should, drop, which it did. 983, I went in short, and boom, I trail stopped this one, got me out like around 961, and I got out just in time because my cousin Donald Trump Jr. ended up tweeting something that caused this volatility in the market, ended up causing the S&P 500 to drop. And funny thing is, it came to the 240 area, which is a support area. If you look at the daily chart, look at the daily chart and see where it came in bounce here. So around the 240 area, that's where it came in bounce. But I guess in going back to my place, J.C. Penney and Sears ended up dropping during that time when that tweet came out. So they bailed me out. They ended up bailing me out of the red day. I turned a red day into a green day. Very sloppy trading today. I was not happy, and I kind of expected that coming into the market because I was just feeling like shit. But it is what it is. Kind of got myself together, like I mentioned, and we'll play better next time. Talk to you guys later.